This man was born with a fierce face, so people who saw him were scared to avoid. Next to the old man on crutches standing, the man was kindly prompted to give him a seat, but the old man saw the situation immediately rejected his good intentions, the next second to raise his crutches hooked on the handrail, stand straight, so he no matter what time to take the bus, there will always be a seat to sit. But instead of feeling happy, the man was helpless, because he knew full well that it was all due to his distinctive looks. Snowy night, his mom gave him a strange look when she saw him for the first time. By the time he had just entered kindergarten, his teacher was paralyzed by his horrible looks. In elementary school, all he had to do was look at each other and everyone would share their food with him, even classmates he was meeting for the first time. At that time, he thought to himself that there were a lot of good people in the world. After he moved up to high school, he never had to wait in line wherever he went. At this time he realized for the first time that it was not that people were kind, but that he was horrible looking, and so at nearly 30 years of age, he has never had a girlfriend. At this time, a cute girl walked straight to stand beside him. He was surprised to look at the girl. The girl saw his face, instead of avoiding, but also smiled and nodded at him to say hello. It was the first time the man had ever seen someone smile at him. Even though it was just an ordinary smile for everyone, it was enough to make the man fall deeply, but the man knew in his heart that for him, this girl was like a flower on a cliff. This day, he was working in his own store, but he accidentally met the girl who made his heart flutter last time. He instantly recognizes that he has seen her on the bus. It turns out that the girl has suffered from face blindness since she was a child, and the man's fierce looks are the only face she can recognize. Thus, the two soon fall in love and smoothly enter the marriage hall. It's like a love story between a forest monster and a lovely princess. The two get married and run a flower store together, but the man's looks scare customers, so every time a customer comes over to buy flowers, he takes the initiative to lean his back and let his wife receive them. Even so, the man's scary looks sometimes cause passing plainclothes policemen to mistake him for a wanted man, and even mobsters are scared off when they see his face. The man is frustrated because his wife is about to go into labor and is going back to her mother's house tomorrow to give birth, where she will recuperate for 3 months. Because of his horrible looks, he is not able to receive the customers who come to the store to buy flowers. They have a small store, and they can't afford to hire people, and they can't afford to stay closed because of the high rent. So he is very frustrated and seeks a solution from everyone. At this time, the manager of the hairdresser's store took the initiative to come forward, and easily gave him a change of look to make it look more amiable. Because 90% of a person's first impression depends on his hairstyle.